Hey guys, Rob from the Off Grid Tiny House. It is September the 3rd, 10 after 10 in the morning, and back at the tiny house. I had my little power pack on the solar charger 24 hours, and it is now fully charged, so no explosions. This thing charged up the 18650s, no problem. Trickle charged them because it took it took a day. It's warm out. 91 Fahrenheit outside, 81.9 Fahrenheit inside the tiny house, so I got my fans on. And Celsius 32.8 out, 27.7 in. So there we go. So today, guys, I'm thinking about just the pantry today. I'm gonna put it together and then figure out a spot to put that thing, preferably in the back room there. So I'm gonna build it out here and then drag it in there, no big deal, and then hopefully everything goes to plan. So I'm gonna turn some tunes on and go from there, and I'll probably put the build on time lapse again. So see you guys later. Hey guys, Rob from the Hot as Hell Tiny House. It is 83.7 Fahrenheit inside the tiny house at 73% humidity, and it is 94.7 Fahrenheit outside at 54% humidity. Celsius 28.7 in, 34.8 out. Yeah, hot. I just got the two fans going. My free central cooling, whatever was happening there over the last few days at the tiny house, has run out. Probably because it stayed pretty damn hot at night, which is unusual. It didn't drop off till about midnight or so. But yeah, pantry's together, though I'm unhappy with this door that doesn't stay closed. This side does, this side doesn't. So that's really annoying. But I got it together. I'm gonna throw out a bunch of trash here and probably take off for the day. I don't know. I don't think I got too much else planned here at the tiny house. It's now 11 o'clock, but yeah, I was just listening to music, putting that pantry together. I'm probably gonna leave the pantry out here until I get the storage room, more stuff out of the storage room. I have a bunch of lumber and stuff I gotta use up for different projects, I guess. And obviously those other solar panels that aren't selling at all. I guess people want them for nothing. But I'm not giving them away, that's for sure. So I got all this lumber here now that I've saved. Took apart that cabinet, that old tool pantry. So I got quite a bit of, I got a full sheet of plywood still. I got a half sheet there. I got some heavier plywood. I got a ton of 2x4s now. And a bunch of other heavy plywood. And I kind of got some stuff stacked up here, the aluminum and the ABS plumbing pipe. And then I fixed up the aquaponics setup with one of those pieces of plywood. I picked out one that would work, so I don't have to put little shims and stuff under here. So I got it shoved right up against the solar board over here. And then I just ran the wires down there for when the power pack goes, or when the new battery bank comes along. And then the totes are working out okay. I was able to slide this one in there. And there's the phone, so we'll see who's calling. Yeah, so that was just my dad calling, seeing how hot it is over here, and he's teasing me. But yeah, so I moved that 120 volt radio back here. Now it's just for show because I love my new little USB off-grid radio right here. I love that radio, and I just got it hooked up to the power supply just around the corner of the door here. And check on my light, I guess, how it turned out. Yeah, that's not bad. Though I am worried about, that's the solar panel that charges the internal battery in that light. Now that that thing is, well, moved there, I don't know whether or not it's getting enough juice to charge that battery. But I'm guessing maybe a trickle charge. I don't know. Worst comes to worst, I will move that panel outside when I put a hole in over here, and then rerun the wire if it's long enough. That's a big if. So I basically got the tiny house almost cleaned up. Actually, what's holding me back now is I gotta find a way to use up the rest of this material here, this wood, and I'm guessing it's gonna all be closing in this this solar wall back here. I think that's the way we're gonna do it. Though I did wanted to leave it open to run wires and stuff for now until I'm ready, but I guess I'll have to end up closing that in. Kind of lame, but I gotta find a place for all this stuff, because this stuff and the solar panels are taking up a ton of space, and hopefully I'm able to sell these to help fund my battery bank. And if it doesn't happen, it's gonna suck. But yeah, But the tiny house is getting there, guys. We're slowly getting there. I'm thinking about, I want to do an experiment sometime when we have freezer space at my parents' house. I want to make the Redneck air conditioner. And basically, it's the Redneck air conditioner's here. But all I need is the freezer space to freeze a bunch of 2-liter bottles of water, solid, and then I want to do an experiment on a hot day where I bring the Redneck air conditioner in here and run it and see how cool it drops the tiny house down to compare to the outside, and for how long, right? But maybe eventually, if I get money, I will get a 12-volt freezer, invest in one of those, and then start doing that rotating, just rotating goods. Well, not goods, but rotating frozen bottles of water for cooling, powered by the sun. Because right now we got no AC at all. And I think it's going to be a long ways off before I can get an AC in here, unless I win the lotto or something. So, unless I run it off a generator, buy a generator and run it off a generator, it's not going to happen. Not normally. So, but it will be nice to have once I do. I may be able to do it. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Some air conditioning, but the tiny house is kind of holding its own. It's actually, it's about 10 degrees cooler than the outside, but not today. Today, the outside is just murdering the tiny house, and the humidity doesn't help in here. So, it's now 84.1 in here, and it's 95.3. So the tiny house is actually getting warmer, getting closer to what it's going to be outside faster than it usually does, so not a good sign. It's going to be hot today. It's going to be hot all week. I'm working the rest of the week. That's why I've got a bunch of stuff done at the tiny house. So the rest of this week I'll be working at my job, and then I use this long weekend here, the Labor Day long weekend, to get stuff done over here. And I got a lot done. I got pretty good amount done. So I gotta bring this camera home, charge it, because it's done. It's dead. I'll kill the fans and the lights and stuff. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. At the tiny house. We'll talk to you guys later.